A second soldier has died after being wounded in an incident involving a tank at an army firing range in Pembrokeshire. 2 other soldiers were injured at Castle Martin Ranges on Wednesday afternoon. Sian Lloyd reports.
Flags lowered to half-mast at Castle Martin as a mark of respect for the 2 soldiers who died. 2 others were seriously injured during a training exercise carried out here by the Wiltshire-based Royal Tank Regiment on Wednesday.
Inevitably, because they're trying to get as close as possible to the real experience of testing and firing their weaponry, there is a danger element, there is a risk element attached to that, and this just serves to remind us that, that, as I say, these guys put themselves in this position on our behalf on a daily basis.
The Castle Martin Range is one of 2 training areas in the UK used for tank training, where live firing exercises can take place. It's understood this incident involved ammunition. What happened here is being investigated by the Ministry of Defence together with Dyfed-Powys Police and the Health and Safety Executive. For the moment, tank live firing at Castle Martin has been suspended as a precaution. The Ministry of Defence hasn't yet released any information about those who were killed or injured here. 1 soldier died in hospital, his family by his bedside. They've asked for privacy before any details are made known. Sian Lloyd, BBC News, Pembrokeshire.
Well, our correspondent Thomas Morgan is in Castle Martin in West Wales for us now. All live firing exercise has been suspended. Do we know what has happened here?
Well, as I say, it's still unclear exactly what happened here at 3:30 on Wednesday afternoon. What we do know is that there was a serious incident involving the live ammunition of a Challenger 2 tank, and those 4 soldiers were seriously injured as a result of that incident. 2 of those soldiers were taken to Morriston Hospital in Swansea, and we heard early yesterday morning that 1 of those had died. Another individual was taken to the University Hospital of Wales in Cardiff, and late last night we heard from Tobias Elwood, the Minister for Defence, People and Veterans, that he had also died, and the other individual is in a serious condition in the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Birmingham that has a special unit for servicemen. They are dealing with him there. And as Sian mentioned in her piece, there is a 3-pronged investigation, inquiry happening. It's already begun into what happened here in Castle Martin Range on Wednesday. It's being conducted, it's being led by Dyfed-Powys Police. The MOD are involved in that as well, as are the Health and Safety Executive. Now, Castle Martin itself was opened in 1938 by the War Office and has been used as a live fire training exercise area for quite some time. It's only one of 2 places in the UK where live fire exercises involving combat vehicles can actually take place. So this is obviously a tragic event, and we're still waiting to hear more details on those individuals that have died and on exactly what happened here on Wednesday afternoon.
But by definition, Thomas, anything involving live ammunition, there are risks.
Of course, and of the people that we have spoken to, those that have served in the military, they all say that when it comes to cuts, the people in the military do not want cuts to happen to live fire training, because that is an integral part of their training. There's only so much you can do using simulation, virtual reality as such. We're speaking to one former member of the military, Simon Hart, who's now an MP, that was saying that actually you cannot simulate something like that in virtual reality. Once you step inside of a tank and you fire a live round, it's only then that you really realise the power and how exactly you use these vehicles in a combat situation. So, tragic events like these are very rare, but live fire exercises do have to happen to prepare our soldiers for combat, of course.
Thomas, thank you very much. Thomas Morgan there. A service is being held at Southwark